Either guy here coming to you live and direct with another video. And I'm out here waiting for my mom to get off work, so while I'm waiting, I just wanted to share some thoughts that I had with this video I was watching from Zen Wombs. She has her own little land or whatever, right? About 30 acres. And I'm just I wanted to share some ideas on that. My perspective of that is like, okay, let's say that I want to go out in nature. I just want to set up camp somewhere. Being that we have to play this game, we have to buy land, buy property, pay property taxes, right? Some people have a large amount of acres, so how would I know that I'm overstepping someone else's property? You see what I'm saying? Like, let's say they have some property and they don't have it fenced. They don't have it fenced in or guarded, or they may not have signs up. Cause even Zen Womb said she came across a situation where she saw some people on her land. You see what I'm saying? So and it's like, being at the state of mind that we're all in as a collective, we so individualized, we so possessive, we don't want to share resources, we don't want to share the planet, we can't even share an apartment together, we don't want to share a plot of land together. So I was thinking, like, let's say I decided to go set up camp somewhere in nature, and it just so happened that a particular family may own that plot of land, or they may have already claimed that spot. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, we so possessive and don't want to share. Let's say they be done approach me with a gun. I'm just setting up camp. I'm bringing my RV out. I'm bringing my resources out there. You see what I'm saying? And they may spot me yards away, and I may not know it. And then next thing you know, I'm being approached with a gun or any type of weapon. And the point is, like I said, we don't want to share. Why we can't just share the planet? Why we can't just share our resources? Why does this particular family, speaking hypothetically, why does this particular family have to approach a person with a weapon? You see what I'm saying? By them being possessive of some property that we should be sharing. Considering all of us being enslaved, and being in a fence, and we all, like I said before, we all are not bleeding for this land. We're not bleeding to take our freedom back as a collective. A lot of people are dying for unknown reasons, and still as a collective we haven't made that huge leap to take back the planet. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, that's, just want to know what y'all think about that. Like, a lot of people tell me, well, just go find some land that's somewhere that's secluded, or somebody may not be looking at or something like that. But the reality is, because we play Monopoly with the system, we buy land and stuff like that. And a lot of people, they just buy land just to get a deed. I'm gonna break that down to a deed, right? And then you damn near gotta have protection to even protect your land. If I get some land, find a spot, whether it be paid for or I just decide to relax there or stay there for a little bit, I still have to protect myself and the land that I'm on at the given time. You see what I'm saying? That's sad. I have to have a gun to protect my land, and that goes back to this game that we keep accepting, called Monopoly. We have to pay for this land so we can get a deed. And then what does this deed mean? This deed doesn't mean shit to me, but it means something to them. So I can get a deed, I can get many deeds, but I can still end up dead. You see what I'm saying? So what's the point of a deed when you have, like, let's say I have a deed and I'm protecting my property, proving this said person, this hypothetical person, hey man, this is my land. Look at my deed. You think they gonna care about a deed during a so-called apocalypse? They just gonna kill me. Or the best case scenario, they try to link up with me and share resources like I've been preaching for the longest. We don't have to be fighting for food, water, and shelter. We can just share it. But we so programmed and possessive, individualized, and egotistical to a point that we don't want to do just that. So those are my thoughts right now on the land situation, because I could easily just let my job go and just go out in the woods, but you know what comes with that. You live by the wild, you die by the wild. You live by the system, you die by the system. Simple as that. So yeah, like, that's why my idea was like get some land and get it fenced in. But I'm still coming to the reality that this world that we in, everybody focus on guns. They say you gotta have a gun, or people would advise you to have a weapon of some sort to protect yourself, and then you still end up dying. Like I said, so many people got guns right now and still end up dead. So again, you have the word deed, deed, some type of certificate that they give you when you so-called own this said land, and then you still end up dead for trying to protect it. When we supposed to be protecting ourselves and the land, primarily for the Aboriginal people. But y'all know the situation that we in. We all mixed in and stuff like that, so we all have to protect ourselves and the land from the real enemy, which are these beings that are controlling the this video game Monopoly. I'm finna get ready to end this video because my mama, she about to come out from work. So yeah, I just want to put that out into the YouTube universe about the land situation. That's where I'm at right now, on the thinking process, on the brainstorming process. I'm paying on some land right now. It's in North Carolina, but like I said, still gotta have money to go drive there. You see what I'm saying? I still have to have, I may, need protection to even be out in this world doing what I think is righteous. Setting up shop, getting my land, growing my own food. And like Zen Woon said, you be don't set up shop, and like when you in the city is congested. So let's say you in the city, you growing your own food, and people know that you're there. People just gonna wait till you go to sleep, and they just gonna be robbing you for your vegetation that you may be growing on your land in the congested areas, which is the city. That's why we have to spread out, and we got to stop being settlers like we've always been for centuries. We've settled. Y'all see these houses in the camera? Settlers. Staying in one spot instead of moving constantly. The only form of transportation or traveling that we doing is from home to work, or home to business, or from your living room to your computer to do business online. You ain't really going nowhere. You just a settler, and this is how they got us locked down. Sitting ducks die. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of havoc when things fully shut down, and people really don't have access to these fast food places and grocery stores and stuff like that. People gonna be going more crazy, and people gonna start stealing your vegetation. That's why I'm like, bro, we don't have to be acting like that. We don't have to be behaving like that. We don't have to fight over some food. We don't have to kill each other over food. We can literally share the food. Why? And then I don't understand why some people would kill another family over some groceries when all you have to do is just ask. Why do you have to kill them? And then when you kill them over those groceries, for however many groceries you killing them for, you still gotta keep eating. So why would you kill them, take a life? So now you gotta go through karma, come back to this planet and fix your karma because you killed the family over some groceries when you could have just grew your food from the earth. And then if it was me and I had my established garden, I would I wouldn't be like if I saw some kids or some people trying to steal my vegetation, I would say, hey, um, why don't you just help me grow my vegetation instead of approaching the situation negatively? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm gonna get back to y'all on the next video. Appreciate y'all for listening. Eat God signing out. Peace.